You guys asked for a low-carb cookie using almond and coconut flour, so here it is. It took me quite a few test batches, but I'm so happy with these ones. They're addictively soft and chewy. We're gonna start, of course, with almond flour, coconut flour, some baking soda, sea salt, and your sweetener of choice, which I am using allulose. Then we're gonna add our wet. Now this is a super tiny batch. This one makes 2 cookies, but you can 2x, 4x, or feel free to 16x the recipe, and I will actually list some alternate batch sizes below and save you from doing the calculations. And once you've got your chocolate chips in, then we're gonna give it a stir, and this is gonna seem like a really dry and crumbly dough at first. It should come together easily if you're using a hand or stand mixer if you have a bigger batch size. Since this was a tiny batch size, I used a spatula, and then eventually I used my hands to knead it together. During my test batches, I actually did a batch with a little more coconut oil and another batch with a little more moisture, whether it was water or nut milk, to see if it would come together easier. And the resulting texture of the cookie wasn't as nice. So stick to this one, just use your hands to get it to come together. Then we're going to divide the dough into 2 cookies, or if you're making a bigger batch size, divide it into more. Then we're going to put them on a parchment-lined baking tray, and we're going to push them down to about 1 centimeter thick. And then here is a bakery hack to make your cookies look extra pretty. We add a couple of extra chocolate chips on top after you've pressed them down. After that, they can go straight into the oven. They do not need any chilling, so we can bake them right away at 325 for 12 to 15 minutes till they're golden brown around the edges. Then let them cool for a few minutes and dig in. But be careful, they're addictively soft and chewy and oh so good. That's why I made it a 2 cookie batch size.